Hi there, hello, welcome back to the YouTube. It is me, Chelsea, your tarot reader, your mindset coach, your intuitive guide as we navigate humanity and human life. How are we doing? Today, can you believe it, is April 12th, and we are winding down Aries season. It's spring. And headed towards this beautiful Libra full moon this weekend, this week, the 16th. I'm feeling just a little dreamy about it because it's right on top of my Venus. We're gonna do lights and shadows today. My brain is a little mushy today. I don't know why, but we're here. We're gonna do it. We've got the Moonchild Tarot. We've got some Labradorite. We've got Hedwig. And we're going to do the lights and shadows spread as we head towards this full moon, to take a look at what's coming up, what's coming to light with the light of the full moon. What do we need to look at? What are the lights that we're going to call in and move towards, the shadows that we just can't ignore anymore, and of course what's going on conscious, subconscious, and unconscious. Let's do it. I don't have words today, so let's just dive right in. Okay, in the position of conscious mind, we are pulling the Two of Cups reversed. Man, oh man. In the position of subconscious body, we're pulling the Nine of Cups. Okay. In unconscious spirit, we're pulling the Ace of Swords. All right. In lights, we are pulling the Four of Swords reversed, and in shadows, we're pulling the Knight of Cups reversed. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, my friends. I'm thinking it seems like, okay, we've clearly got like relationships front of mind. That's happening, this give and take, this reciprocity or lack thereof, either in a romantic relationship, a friendship, a business partnership, or perhaps not even with like in relationship to another human. I've kind of been playing around with the Two of Cups lately as it kind of relates to our relationship with perhaps like a project or like some type of creative expression, anything about like how we're relating to something outside of us, right? It's not how we're relating with ourselves. It is how we're relating to something external on an emotional level, right? Because it is the Two of Cups. And of course, usually some type of like actual relationship with another human is what tends to come to mind. And it seems to me like maybe we're feeling a little depleted, okay, with the Knight of Cups coming up down here in shadows, this tendency to like give, maybe without receiving, or to like, I think of like the kind of toxic energy of the Knight of Cups and it's reversed. So we're looking at like, it's in shadows and we're looking at its shadowiest energy. And in the Knight of Cups shadowiest energy, he's a little bit of a toxic fuckboy, right? It's like he has emotions, and because society has told him like, be a man, don't be emotional, he like doesn't know how to handle them. So that results in him like projecting outwards just like avoidance or toxicity or rudeness or just a general lack of emotional availability, emotional IQ, emotional awareness. And that's what's coming up in shadows, right? And so this could be the person that comes to mind when I talk about the Two of Cups. It could be you. But in any case, it seems like we're just facing something that's like, and this isn't like, this energy is saying like we need to look at and heal whatever that block is in addressing the real emotions. Because what we're seeing here at the center of things, here in our subconscious, in our body, is the Nine of Cups. Is this like bliss, happiness, guilt-free enjoyment, like taking the time to revel in the luxury and the joy and the love that's around you, that you've created, okay? So like there's kind of this miscommunication, right? Like we've got this relationship front of mind, something's up, there's like an emotional block, when really what we're wanting, what we're craving is this Nine of Cups. This is what this is the center, this is the pin on which the wheel of this reading spins. And the answer, it seems like we've literally got all cups and all air. So we've got emotions, we've got the body, the feminine, the feel, and we've got thoughts. We've got thinking and feeling here on the table. And they pertain directly to each other, okay? So the conscious, our thoughts, then inform our subconscious and our feelings. And that process happens unconsciously, right? Like the thoughts run through our mind, we think, and then that, we don't often consciously decide, and then I want it to make me feel this specific way, right? Hopefully that's making sense. Hopefully I'm articulating my point clearly enough. So what we're seeing here on the table as we head towards this Libra full moon is the relationship between our thoughts and our feelings. And we're being asked to find clarity of mind, to define how we want to think and how we want to feel. And this is actually beautiful. So there's a guided meditation linked in the description below, my new guided meditation. I'm actually so excited that this is the reading, because this is saying like we need to pay attention to how the thoughts are becoming the feelings, okay? Like that's one major thing. And with this Four of Swords reversed up here in lights, we need to know forcing, of course, isn't the answer. We need to be willing to face stillness, okay? The Four of Swords asks us to slow down. It asks, what are you afraid of seeing if you slow down? And the Four of Swords being reversed is asking, really, especially, that we focus on the negative side of the thoughts. Oh my God, foot cramp. Oh my God. And where they're coming from. So it's one thing to like slow down and meditate and visualize and dream and future project and fantasize. And it's another thing to sit in stillness with pain or just negative thoughts in general and look at them clearly and say, where is this coming from? Like maybe we want to do that. Maybe we want to address what's the root of this, or maybe we simply need to look at the negative thoughts, say, I see you and I choose otherwise. I'm opting out, okay? But either way, there is a need to look at the negative thoughts and get clear, like clean up the mental landscape and decide, like if we want the Nine of Cups to be how we're feeling, to be our reality, it's going to take a conscious effort, okay? It's going to take taking this Ace of Swords up here to this Two of Cups, to this relationship that is where there's an energetic block, and addressing it and getting clear. That's it. So it's going to take a conversation, maybe, okay? Swords are also our communication. It might simply be a mindset shift that you need to make. It seems more likely that it's probably a conversation that needs to be had, because I think whatever this block is it's simply just, like, again, the Knight of Cups is at the root. Like, there is love here on the table. There is love and beauty and abundance and so many good things. It's just like, perhaps like we're not used to feeling the good things, and it's like there's this self-sabotage. There's something that's getting in the way, either on the behalf of you or on behalf of the other person, and it just needs to be addressed. It just needs to say, hey, like, we can actually choose to be happy here. We can choose to relate emotionally in a beneficial way, in a supportive way, in a healthy way, rather than kind of falling victim or falling trapped to, external influences and society's opinions on how this should be handled. Okay, so it's just going to take getting clear this week. So what are those relationships? Is it with another person, a friend, a romantic partner? Is it with like you and, again, a project or something that you're working on that's draining you? And is there a mindset shift that needs to happen, a conversation that needs to happen around this Two of Cups, around this relationship, so that we can move out of whatever the stickiness is into the Nine of Cups that's just like begging. It's there. It's literally there, asking us to tap into it. And it's just going to take some cleaning up in order to do that, because it's right there for us. Okay, my loves, happy full moon. I hope you enjoy. Like I said, in the description below is a link to download my free guided meditation that is going to do exactly this. We're gonna learn how to relate to our own subconscious and use our emotions as an asset and a tool for decision making, okay? So download the meditation at the description in the link below. Of course, hit the like, of course, do the subscribe, and of course, join us on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern on Instagram for the Lights and Shadows spread reading, and have a great full moon.